Hello, I'm Erica. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So I thought I'd pop on and do a Dizzyknits episode. We're getting to the end of the year, so a lot of people are thinking about things like Make 9. And I've been thinking about that too, because last year my Make 9, or this past year, my Make 9 was finished in July, because I decided to just make 9 new things and 9 new patterns I had not tried before. And that worked out really well. Several of them were test sews for Pattern Emporium, which you guys know I love that pattern company. So that was an absolute delight to do. But what I noticed is that I played it really safe the last couple of years. I have gone down the rabbit hole of kib types and my color type and all these different things. And so I began second guessing a lot of stuff and making a lot of things that were more solids and more plains. And I just thought this year, for like a Make 9, or just for like my kind of what I'm going to do going forward, I want to do Make Fun. So what I mean by that is I want to try some pattern shapes with some details that are just fun. So color blocking and crazy print matching and just more whimsical things in my wardrobe. I used to wear a lot of whimsical things. I have one of my favorite dresses has bananas on it. I have a dress with dinosaurs. I love those kinds of things, but I haven't been doing them because I've been overly serious with my making. So I'm trying to fix that this year, and I'm going to start that path today. But first, I thought I would really quickly show you guys what I'm almost done with my sweater I was knitting. And I also don't remember if I ever showed you this when it was finished. I think I did. So this is the Holy Chevrons shawl by Stephen West. And it is made with several leftovers from previous projects. But I thought it looked really nice with my Pattern Emporium bishop sleeve sweatshirt I'm wearing today. So, and it's keeping me warm because it's really cold today, guys. It's really cold out there. So a couple weeks ago, I ended up going on a little bit of a rabbit hole and finding this pattern company called Elizabeth Sweetwater Patterns. I believe she is Dutch, and her patterns are all in Dutch and English. And all her directions for her patterns are actually online on her website. So you don't download any directions, you just download the PDF. Now, what's cool about that is you can actually go and look at how the designs are sewn and decide, like, can I do this? Or is this something I'm going to want to modify? So that's really cool. So the first thing I made by her is this little skirt that I shared on my Instagram. So this is an A-line skirt, and it's got these cute little tabs. This is in a Liverpool fabric from Express Knit. I think they still have it. But what I liked about her designs is they're all in knit fabric, but they all have this 60s, 70s vibe. So I will show you the artwork for the A-line skirt. Here we go, the A-line skirt PDF. So here is her artwork. And isn't that the most like wonderfully 1960s, 1970s style ever? It's so great. So the version I made just had the little tabs, but you could do pockets, you can do a little fake button front, really anything you want to do. Here is the line drawings of the pattern. I ended up making it about an inch shorter than it is intended, and that hits me right above the knee. I'm only 5'3", so I need a little bit of shortening on most of my patterns. My waist is really high, so I tend to have to shorten in the length of the leg. So after I made that, I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole, and I ended up buying 2 more of her patterns. Well, a few more of her patterns. So the first one is her pinafore dress. I will show you. Here is the line art of that. Isn't that sweet? So it's a little knit pinafore that you wear over like a sweater or a long sleeve t-shirt or a button down shirt. And I'll show you her line art on the pattern for that one. So here is the pinafore dress by Elizabeth Sweetwater. Isn't that sweet? It's so cute. And then while I was on my kick, I got the holiday dress. Her patterns are very affordable too. They're like under $10. So I got the holiday dress, which is really cute too, which has a high waist on this one. So that's the lines for the holiday dress. And I really like the little collar. But then I realized that one of her dresses really reminded me of, if I'm honest, Daphne from Scooby-Doo. So, so I had to get this one. And this is the one I want to try today. So here is the line art. The colored line art for the pattern. So it looks like Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Am I right? Am I right colors? So I'm gonna go downstairs now and dig through my fabric stash and see if I can find some bits and pieces of maybe French terry. And then I think I have a grayish blue sweater knit, and I'm gonna try to make myself the zip front dress, but I'm gonna replace the zipper probably with snaps. So I'll let you guys know how that goes, and I'll check back in with you a little later. I also wanted really quick to show you my sweater progress. It's gonna be kind of a rambly video, sorry. So I was working on the ducket sweater, and I'm almost done. I have knit the whole sweater and a whole sleeve. And then I have got down to the ribbing on sleeve 2. So I should be able to finish this off, block it, and probably show it to you guys next week. So I'm really excited. And that is the Ducket Sweater by Andy Satterlin. So anyway, the next time you guys see me, I will have sewn a dress or will be in the middle of sewing a dress. Hey there, I am back with a little bit of a progress report. So I think I've done all I'm going to do to this today because it's getting a little bit later in the day and I have other things to do. But let me show you what we got. Okay, so here is the bodice. I need to sew this facing down so it flips to the inside. I ended up cutting off the facing because it was a big long facing, and I'm just going to sew that down by hand. And then I folded in here so I can create my snaps, because the snaps needed a little bit of extra space that the zipper doesn't need. There we go. There is the back. Hey everybody, so I am back. It's been a good few hours and I have made the dress. It doesn't have a hem on the sleeves or the bottom hem yet. So let me step back and show you the whole sort of thing, and then we can take apart some of the things I want to change if I make it again, and I'm not sure I will. So it's quite long, as you can see. It's got a little collar, it's got this back yoke, which I did in a contrast color. The darts are a little funky, and that is not the fault of the pattern. That is everything to do with me and my ability to sew darts in stable knit fabric. It's not the easiest thing for me. However, I do think that the fit is very good. It is a little bit more fitted through my stomach than I would like. And part of that is because I have IBS, and so I have a very narrow waist, but then I have a big poochy tummy from, you know, if I eat anything, it just swells out. So I did a 36 up to the waist, and then I went into the 34 at the waist to the hip, and then the skirt is the 34. I think that the fit through the shoulders is pretty good. It's a little bit off my shoulder, I would say I need to take in the shoulder a little bit. Maybe, what's this? About 1/2 inch off the shoulder to make it sit at my shoulder instead of being a little bit of a drop. That also might help the sleeve. The sleeve is a little tighter than I would like my sleeve. But I can do a bicep adjustment for that. That's not hard to do. It is a dropped waist. I think that it fits at my waist enough that I don't hate that, but drop waist is not something I've ever really done before. I'm not sure if it works on me at all. I love the stripy detail. It's so cute. If I did the snaps again, I would definitely do a proper extension for the snaps so that there's a little bit more room, because this was kind of, I couldn't do it the way I was supposed to do it for the pattern with the facing by trying to do snaps too. So I would definitely do that more correctly next time. I mean, I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. Yeah, I don't know. So I think I will make those notes, and then maybe I will try this again, making those alterations. But it is a little tight, like I said, in the sleeve. But I do think just pulling up the shoulder so that it actually sits at my shoulder point, suddenly those sleeves are a lot more comfortable. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me kind of ramble about my makes today. And if you do decide to try this dress, please tag me. I'd love to see it. So it's Elizabeth Sweetwater, and it is the striped zipper dress. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.